Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Lydia Daydall, Fight Connect TV, standing backstage at CELTIC GLADIATOR versus Cage Legacy MMA in the Neptune Stadium with a victorious Sean McConnell. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I felt like I kind of got drawn into a bit of a kind of fight, which usually my game is more of a kind of technical in and out, but sometimes if someone's just coming forward, you're kind of looping some shots, you just kind of have to just go where the fight takes you really. Sometimes the game plan goes out the window, so I kind of had a different game plan going to stick and move, but I just kind of got dragged into a fight, but sometimes just about getting the win at the end of the day. So.
Well, listen, you got to finish in the second round, and it was a great finish. There was a couple of moments there where I thought you could have finished them a little bit earlier, but you seemed to be just kind of like taking your time, you were pacing yourself. Was there a moment where you kind of thought to yourself, do you know what, I know I'm going to get to finish, so just relax?
Yeah, like I hit him with some heavy shots. Like I thought the ref's going to stop it, but he took them really well, especially in them gloves. Like I mean, I was putting my hip into some of them, but kind of felt myself, my gas tank going a little bit, so I was just kind of quick think to myself, alright, just kind of hold back here. I could see he was slowing down himself, so I was just trying to get back to more of that technical, but I kind of seen the finish was there, so I just kind of jumped on it. It was towards the end of the round as well, so which is sometimes a good kind of place to go, empty the gas tank because you know the end of the round is coming, so but either way, happy enough.
How many fights has this been for you then, MMA fights?
This is my third one. Last time I fought was last June, just because I had a lot of stuff going on. I had a hand injury for a month. Is
that what Owen was saying to you when we're coming up your coach, Owen Roddy?
It was actually a different one, yeah. And then I had that in June when I was out for ages, and then my mum got diagnosed with cancer as well, so for the year, and then that obviously just took hold. Like I didn't really care about MMA at that stage, like, so that's why at the end of the day I got a bit emotional. I'm not an emotional person, but she doesn't come watch me fight, she never has, so but it was just emotional, like after getting that win, because I know she'd probably be watching at home, so.
She will do, she'll see this interview as well. And how is she doing?
She's doing good, yeah, she's halfway through her treatment, so
brilliant.
She's she'll get there anyways, I know she will, so
good stuff.
a few more hard chemo sessions, and she's doing well though, so.
Brilliant. What's her name?
Her name's Linda.
Well, delighted to hear that.
It was so weird, I didn't have any nerves going in, like just obviously from watching her battle, like just jumping into surgeries and that.
Puts things into perspective, doesn't it?
It really does, yeah. Like fighting's only like it's been my life, like always since about 6 years old. But just kind of put it into perspective, like, and it was weird. I had no nerves, which I think was kind of a bad thing, because I think it was a bit too relaxed going into that first round. I got caught with a few shots, which I wasn't happy about, but you just have to push on really as well. So
what's the background? You say you're fighting.
Yeah, so I started off in taekwondo when I was 6 with my brother and my sister. So I was at that for a good few years. About 12 years old, I won the cadet championships in the Europeans, and I was actually at the time the youngest to get carded by the Irish Sports Council. Right. Then I'd always loved boxing and that as well, so I was kind of getting a few injuries with taekwondo, so I moved on to boxing, and I boxed out of St. Saviour's in Doris Street, which was the home.
Great club.
Yeah, the home to Darren Sutherland. Yeah. So I was a big fan of his as well, so and then I kind of knew people that had been to Saviour's, so I went there for a few years. Kind of missed the kick and end, so I competed at Ireland level, like had a few good wins, not many amateur boxing fights, but I've competed against some high level boxers like that are probably on the Irish team today, like on the elite senior team and stuff. So I mix it with some good boxers and that, and then I kind of missed the kick and end of it, so that's why I just kind of went to MMA, and it was kind of taking off at the time, so I like to push myself as well.
You threw a few kicks in there?
Yeah, I wish I kind of threw a bit more, but I've kind of went from taekwondo, it was kind of straight kicking into straight boxing, so now it's kind of about mixing it up, and even I was down in Dublin Thai boxing a while back, like, and then that I learned I needed to get my knees going, like even when I was sparring with Craig Cogley, like. But I mean, that's what it's about. It's just about taking little bits. Like, it's called mixed martial arts for a reason. So, I mean, when I went to spar with Craig, like the length of his knee, like was the length of my.
If you've been sparring, there's a lot of people that come down there and they go to the other side of the gym.
Yeah, I think you respect someone's game as well. But like after that, I was like, I need to learn how to throw myself some knees, because he was just picking me off with these big loop and long knees. So it's just about taking bits from everywhere, and obviously my ground game has to improve. And I've started a little bit. Yeah. At the start, that wasn't like my last fight. I got caught with an armbar, a super armbar, where I dropped my opponent, and then heard all the lads screaming in the right venue and tried to just push for the big win. But I mean, that was probably the best thing that ever happened to me, because I kind of reevaluated like how much you need my grappling. I'm nowhere near a black belt level around, but I'm working towards it.
Well, listen, you're in the right place, SPG Charleston under Owen Roddy, you know what I mean, and you've got like all the boys in
I was some absolute killers, like I know.
Use your brown belts again.
We don't actually have any brown belts.
Or purple belts.
On the cusp, we kind of have Scott Harvey.
Scott, well, you have another. Do you not have
another? We have Danny Hall.
Danny Hall.
Danny Hall's a big jiu-jitsu. Yeah, Danny Hall's is just he's one of them people that if we want knowledge about jiu-jitsu with him, like I've never
I
seen.
thought he was a brown belt.
No, maybe we might get ready to give him that for saying that, but yeah, no, Danny's an absolute whiz kid when it comes to jiu-jitsu. Like even like I love someone when they're just completely passionate about something. Like Danny's life is jiu-jitsu, so I hope he gets back and does a bit of MMA as well, because he's been a killer inside that. So
yeah, I'm dying to get him on the show. Loads of people have been saying you have to get Danny Hall on here.
Yeah, he's a hard man to find. He's very within himself, but he's just a nice, good trainer, man. He'll talk to anyone, he'll show anyone something 10, 20 times. So it's just good to have them people in the gym. Like we've so many good fighters over there. So everyone, it was people that are good at wrestling and striking, and overall. So it's just about finding the hardest rounds. That's what I like to do. So I did in boxing.
Clinton Scott as well for your wrestling.
Yeah.
I done a class with him once. He came to Dublin Comic Con. I done his wrestling class. I was in bed for about 3 days after. It was tough going.
I think with takedown defense is good, and then I go against Clinton. Then before I know it, I'm on my back and stuff. So he's another man that will be back in the MMA. Like especially with that wrestling background, like I'd have serious confidence in myself now if I had that wrestling. So hopefully we'll get there one day, anyways.
Stuff. Well, listen, congratulations again.
Much.
Brilliant win. I'm delighted to see it. My first time seeing you
Yeah,
fight now
right.
as well.
Yeah,
so
that's correct. Yeah.
Great to get you on the show as well.
Thanks very much.
Sean McConnell for Fight Connect TV.
Yeah.